done.
Yo, long time no see.
I know, right? It's like a pandemic or something. Who knows?
Because we jumped so low. We just jumped low. That's what you gotta worry about. Exactly.
Wow, hot diggity damn, here I am. Once again, it's a night ride. It's a beautiful night. Welcome back to KawaKouple, everybody. How's everybody doing? This is a Lightmode ride. Ooh, baby. Okay, so I know you guys don't see me out here enough on the bike, so you guys get to see this. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let's have a little fun. Had fun?
fat bugs on the way. And if he's coming out of it, fucking genuine.
I was trying to pull my phone up.
I felt like that, dude. He clicked in the fifth.
Well, boys and girls, there's going to be a lot of cars, a lot of bikes showing up, and man, this was a fun ride. This was really, really enjoyable. Greatest thing about the motorcycle community, boys and girls, is this. This is exactly it. You get to meet all these amazing people. There's so much in this community. There's so much friendship and camaraderie, and it's just getting to know and understand everybody. And everybody has their own way of looking at things. Everybody has their own way of riding, but everybody looks out for everybody, and that's the point. We all have to look out for one another, and we all have to treat each other with respect. You know, that's the whole point. The next generation of riders, well, all of you who are out there to set an example, great, good on you. All of you who are out there just for ride, you know, enjoying the ride and enjoying the fun and enjoying the experience. That's what the motorcycle community is all about. It's amazing. It's always amazing. It never gets old. All right. I'll finish this video at home. In the meantime, I just want to sit back and chat with people and enjoy it, and maybe I'll put in a few clips here and there. Okie dokie. Well, I'm going to send this back to the office.
I'm back at the office, and it's basically the next day after the ride. It was such an awesome ride. It was so, I don't know, everybody was just awesome when it came to the ride. I think one of the most wonderful things about going on these motorcycle, especially like the night rides, is you get to talk to all the wonderful people that are in the motorcycle community, and you get to really experience this different, it's a different atmosphere, right? When you have all these motorcycles out there and everybody's doing their thing, and then you get to see all the different bikes, you get to see all the different personalities, all the different people that really, have this passion for their bikes, have this passion for riding. It's unlike anything else, I think the coolest part about having to go on these rides is just the atmosphere, at large. And it's a huge shout out to Lightmode helmets, and it's always nice to see when people put on these big meetups or awesome rides. I like seeing this. I like seeing the atmosphere in general. I believe it was like 250 bikes approximately. Don't quote me on that. I think everybody counted a little bit differently, but the coolest part about that is when people start showing up, and you basically park your bike and you sit there and you chat, and everybody talks about their bikes or what they think about the bikes or what they think about the entire industry or the entire community of how everything is being put together. I think when it's like for the newer riders, I think it's really a great experience to go out there and ride. It's something I tell a lot of new riders is stay back, obviously, stay in the back a little bit, because there's always going to be some people that are going to ride a little bit more passionately, I guess you want to say, and that includes me at times, right? But the coolest part about these kind of rides to me is when you go out for a night ride, especially if it's a weekend or anything like that, the roads are generally empty of cars, and so you get to have all these awesome motorcycles out there that are basically, it's almost like the road is just for all of you. And I've done a lot of day rides where, the traffic is packed and people are being stupid and people don't necessarily like motorcycles in general. But one of my upcoming videos is going to be me interviewing another fellow biker, and it's something I want to continue doing for a little while, and that is just to interview a lot of the motorcyclists out there, interview a lot of the people out there who are riders and who enjoy the ride, who enjoy especially this type of atmosphere. When you look at motorcycles in general, there is a stigma behind it, obviously. But that being said, the stigma is somewhat unwarranted. I think it's warranted for some dumb things that people do, but overall, if you look at this ride was nice and simple, straightforward. People just having fun, nothing dangerous, nothing stupid, And those are one of my favorite rides. It's nice and simple. It kept nice and simple. It wasn't blown out stupidity, right? And this is what I like. The funny thing is we had, I don't have it on camera, but just before when I got there, we had police come by and just said hi, and we even got the whole, ride safe guys, be cool. And throughout the whole process, we didn't have any problems. We didn't have any situations where anybody showed up. At the very end of the ride, once we got to Austin Mills, where basically that's where we kind of all, that was a destination, if you will. And once we got there, at the end, people started playing around a little bit more. I don't think I have that on camera, but people started playing around, doing a few wheelies here and there, and that was fine. Nothing, it's a controlled environment. Eventually we had security come by and just talk to us, but not like they wanted us out of there. It was just really cool. And I think the wonderful part that I always try and talk to you guys about on this channel is the simplicity, the beauty of having that togetherness, having the ability for all of us to come together and just kind of chat and just to show you that the community is incredible. And I really hope that this kind of community continues on for generations to come. Motorcycles are amazing. A great conversation I had last night is I'm seeing more and more female riders, which is impeccable. Now, I would like to point out Mrs. K didn't go to this ride mainly because the next morning she had a really, really early morning. And as it is, I got home at like 1 o'clock or something, 2 o'clock in the morning, and I was already here in office at 4, so I got very little sleep. But, it's one of those things where we see more and more female riders, and I think it just adds so much more calmness, I think, to the atmosphere, to it calms the guys down a little bit. There maybe some guys want to show off more, but overall it's an amazing feeling to be part of any type of group ride. There's always magic in the air when it comes to rides, and I love it. I really do. Every ride I've been on, every group ride I've been on, I've always had a ton of fun, and I encourage people to go out and do that. Be part of a group ride. And maybe at the beginning, if you're still new and you're not sure of yourself or you're not sure of your skills, just get a couple of people together. And making friends in the motorcycle community is easy. Even if you show up to these group rides just at the beginning, just to talk to people and just to kind of mingle, if you will, make some friends, share Instagram accounts or whatever. It's a good way to make friends, even if you don't necessarily go for the ride itself, but come for the beginning, come for the gathering, if you will, and make friends. I understand when you're new, it's very difficult it's very nerve-wracking to see, anywhere from 80 to 200, sometimes more bikes. And you see some of these powerful bikes, you see some of these, more experienced riders. So it's very nerve-wracking for you to go, holy moly, do I want to take the risk of going on this group ride? I understand that. And it is, it's really up to you. It's something you have to figure out what you feel comfortable with. It's always good to go a little bit outside your comfort zone. So I always say, you know your limit, ride within it, but try and always advance your skill. Anyway, I hope you guys liked this video. Once again, a huge shout out to Lightmode Helmets. Also Stan the Moto Man. As you guys know, he's an amazing guy. Actually, to be honest, everybody here was wonderful. I got to meet a bunch of new subscribers, which I actually didn't know that you guys were there. I think it's really wonderful for us to all of us come together, in a group setting like this. I know for me, I make a lot of videos sitting down and talking to you guys about motorcycles, and maybe I don't make as many videos on the bike as I should, but over the past 2 years, the world's been kind of wonky, and nevertheless, I would like to bring you guys information that I think is going to help more people out a little bit. And like I said, I'm setting up a couple of interviews with a couple of riders and just kind of giving you guys a different perspective of what it means to be a rider and what it means to be part of a community and what it means to be out there and be a group ride or just a small group of friends that you put together. There's a lot of wonderful things about being on a motorcycle, and group rides are definitely one of my favorites. But at the same time, I think it's just it's not even the ride sometimes as much as it is the people that you get to meet and you get to interact with. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I'm happy. I'll catch you guys on the next video, and stay tuned, because like I said, I have a few interviews coming up. I think you guys can be interested to see the perspective, not just from myself as a YouTuber, but the perspective from a rider, and we're going to discuss some topics that are going to be pretty interesting. Till then, everybody ride safe, and catch you on the next one. Bye.